السلام عليكم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم خواهرا برادرها عزیز مطبوعات
In the name of God, ladies and gentlemen, members of the national and international media, you're most welcome to our press conference today. I'm honored and pleased to welcome to Kabul His Excellency, NATO Secretary General, Mr. Rasmussen. This is, I believe, one of the several trips he has made to Afghanistan. Our relationship goes even beyond Mr. Secretary General's position as the Secretary General of NATO. It goes back to the time when he served as the Prime Minister of Denmark, and there we were given a very warm reception and welcome, and for which we remain grateful, and we have very good memories of our time meeting him even then. And we also remain thankful and grateful for all the assistance his country has been making to Afghanistan, and in his capacity as the Secretary General of NATO, he has started to be even more interested in helping Afghanistan. He has made several trips to Afghanistan, and when he took over as a Secretary General, Afghanistan and NATO started to strengthen its relationships even further, including signing several important partnership treatment documents. Today we discussed on a number of issues of mutual interest, including further equipping and training of Afghan security forces, the transition process where we expect the third phase would start, and for the goal of the sovereignty of Afghanistan, and which we hope the third process will soon also start. And we also talked about the upcoming Chicago conference and about our expectations of the NATO, of ISAF member countries, and of other countries' contributions to Afghanistan. We also spoke about the continued funding for the Afghan security forces past 2014. So overall, the discussions were very productive, very fruitful, and I thank Mr. Secretary General's efforts and his personal dedication, and for everything NATO and his organization has done to Afghanistan. And I once again welcome him to Afghanistan. Most welcome, Mr. Secretary General.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. President. I'm very happy to be back in Kabul and meet with you once again. As you mentioned, Mr. President, I have visited Afghanistan and you on several occasions in the past. And I have, with my own eyes, witnessed the impressive progress we have seen in Afghanistan during recent years. And I'm here now at a time where we can still report progress and good news. We are on track to reach the goal we together with you, Mr. President, set in Lisbon when we met at the NATO summit in November 2010. Our goal is an Afghanistan with Afghans fully in charge of their own security by the end of 2014. That goal remains unchanged, that timetable remains unchanged, and our commitment to our partnership with the Afghan people beyond 2014 remains strong. We have very good reasons to be confident in the future. The thousands of brave and dedicated Afghans who are working, training, and fighting every day with ISAF troops. And in fact, earlier today, I saw Afghan special forces in training, and I can tell you, Mr. President, you can be very proud of them. Every day, Afghan security forces are becoming stronger and more capable. They participate in all ISAF special operations, and increasingly they are also taking the lead. They have taken the lead in 40% of all conventional operations. They have the security lead for areas where 50% of Afghans live. And I hope that we will soon see them take the lead for more districts and provinces, because we are all working towards the same goal: a stable and peaceful Afghanistan, which can never again become a safe haven for terrorists. 5 weeks from now, we will meet again in Chicago, together with the leaders of the 50 members of our ISAF coalition, in fact 1/4 of the world's nations. We will map out the next phase of transition. As Afghan forces step forward to take the lead for security across the country, ISAF will move into a supporting role, but we will remain ready and able to conduct combat operations when necessary. But our support will not end in 2014. In Chicago, we will agree how NATO will provide the training, assistance, and support that your security forces need once transition is complete. And we will play our part in providing the necessary funding to keep those forces strong. And let me be clear, NATO is here as Afghanistan's partner for the long term. That's our message to the people of Afghanistan, to the enemies of Afghanistan, and also to Afghanistan's neighbors. Thank you.